Hi, welcome back to the Post-Gazette Sports YouTube page. I am Brad Everett, joined today by our Girls Athlete of the Week. She hails from Knoch High School, and her name is Emersyn Jones. She's a standout sophomore softball player, off to a tremendous start to her second year here at Knoch. How about this game she had last week against Freeport? In a win against Freeport, she threw a 3-hit shutout with 11 strikeouts, and she hit 2 home runs too. So if you're looking for a really good two-way player, she's your girl right there. And she's coming off a great freshman season, and she's really put on a power display so far too. In just 11 at bats this year, she's already hitting 4 home runs. So, some of these storms in Western PA have left a lot of people without power, but Emersyn Jones is definitely not one of them. Thanks for coming on, Emersyn.
Having me.
No problem. Now, that game against Freeport last week, was that one of the best two-way games that you've ever had?
Probably, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever hit 2 home runs in a game before?
Yeah, I did once last year, but besides that, no.
Okay.
So,
You had a lot of power last season. I think you finished with, I think maybe 10 home runs, but 4 already this season. So you're on pace to get way more than 10. Why the big uptick in power this year?
I mean, over the break, I just kept working, got to the gym. I mean, I just did the same thing I did last year. So, yeah.
Do you feel like you're a lot stronger this year? Did you spend a lot more time in the weight room?
Yeah, I did. I definitely did more than last year, but I think that's probably why. So, yeah.
Okay. Now, a big change for you this year is that you're one of the primary pitchers for Knoch. I think you might have, you're already pretty close to your whole, your whole inning table from all last season. Are you excited to kind of be one of the primary pitchers this season?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I love pitching, so it's just exciting to get some more innings this year. So,
Now, I'm sure your main goal is to lead the team to another big season here. Do you have any personal goals this season?
definitely to try and not let things get to my head from last season and just keep going on and keep pushing through that. And then honestly, yeah, just to get better every single day, get better and yeah.
Playing softball here in Western PA, you never know what the weather's going to be like. I know you guys play in some cold weather, but then you play travel ball and you go into the summertime and you play in some pretty warm climates too. Would you rather play in 45-degree weather or 90-degree weather?
Honestly, I don't know, this might be a hot take, but 45-degree weather because
45
then
degree.
I like sweat a lot, so I'm not as sweaty and yeah. So
Do you have any superstitions when you play? I know a lot of girls have superstitions on the field or anything, or no?
no, not really. I mean, if I'm pulling my hair back, I always wear a pink and green hair tie in my hair, but I would say besides that, I don't really have one.
Okay.
So,
Do you have like a game day routine of anything that you eat specifically or anything that you always make sure to eat or drink?
not really. I mean, I always have either an apple or an applesauce. It depends what I have, but I always have that before a game. So,
Okay. What would be one thing that you would change about softball? Is there anything that you can think of that you wish was maybe a little bit different?
um, I don't know. I might have to think about that one. I don't know. Maybe, actually, I have no clue.
No
I,
problem. No, no
yeah,
problem. No. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to think of one either.
yeah.
Now you're a standout on the softball team. On the baseball team, there's a fellow by the name of Zane Pasek, who I've got to know a little bit. I did a story on him a few years ago. Now you're how tall? You're about what, 5'7"?
About, yeah.
Okay, well, of course, Zane's about 7 feet tall, and he pitches for Knoch. If you were to hit against him, what would that be like?
Honestly, I think it. I think I'd be able to hit him.
Really,
Actually,
really, you do?
yeah, I
Okay.
think I would. Yeah, I actually think I'd be able to hit off him. So
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely have to send Zane this video, and we might have
yeah, yeah.
to. What would be one food that you can't live without? Is there a food that you must have?
Probably chicken, like any kind of chicken, probably. So
Okay.
yeah.
A lot of lot of like new like fast food chicken places that have popped up. Like, do you kind of have a favorite of any of them?
Probably Cane's, Raising
Okay.
Cane's.
Big fan of Cane's myself. Yeah, definitely. That
Yeah.
Cane's sauce, the garlic bread, the crinkle cut fries. Yeah, like I'm a big fan of all that. Um, if you could trade places with anybody for a day, who would it be?
Probably some softball player. Maybe like I know her Jordy Fromm or whatever. I think that's her last name now. It was Jordy Ball. Probably her. But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Now say there's a big time movie producer that goes into Knoch High School and they were like, we're gonna make a movie here about you, and you can pick any actress to play you in the movie. Which actress would you pick?
Like me, maybe. Oh gosh, that's tough. I'm trying to think of movies that I like. Like, whoever plays, maybe if I went like some superhero, maybe whoever plays. Oh, actually, Captain America. Or wait, Captain. That's that woman that's Captain America. I forget what's called. Captain Marvel. I think
Oh,
her name's
Captain
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her.
Okay. Okay. Well, one I have to tell you, I get all the time, and I don't know. It may not look like it, maybe from the straight on view right now, but I get Adam Sandler calls just like constantly. People just like I was at the drive-through at Wendy's the other day, and the girl that was working there had like took a picture of me to like try to compare me to Adam Sandler. So I get that all the time. Um, what would be like a movie or show that you would recommend people watch? Like, is there anything that you're maybe watching right now, or?
A show I'm watching right now is Paradise. It's really good. And then I'm also rewatching all the Marvel movies. So any Marvel movie, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're real big into the Marvel, like that whole franchise and everything.
Yeah. I'm trying to rewatch them for the new things coming out. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And just one more thing, Emerson, before we let you go here. If you had won $1 million, what's the first purchase you're gonna make?
Um, maybe, honestly, maybe like a beach house somewhere.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Any specific beach, like do you kind of like yeah, is there a beach out there that you like to go to a lot?
I love Sandbridge Beach. It's in Virginia. I've gone there like every single year since I've been born. So it's just like, I just love it there. So,
Okay.
probably there.
Yeah, so you're definitely a beach girl then, right?
Yes, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, hey, Emerson, thank you so much for joining us today. If you're a softball fan out there, you probably know about Emersyn Jones. And if you don't, you probably want to make it out to a Knoch game this season because she's the real deal. But thanks a lot, Emerson, for coming on today, okay?
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.